Good day to you.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here. Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it— I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our— His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue— Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pocket. Keep out of—
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost—
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you. I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a wrap.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh
That's where you're wrong.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local. Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood. And how exactly did you come to be here in Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times. And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a... Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale. A true refuge from civilization. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday. Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, as should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. It's excellent. I shall follow you.
Welcome.
I've got it.
I'll have it in no time.
Well met, friend.
Ready to sleep like the dead.
Yes? How...
Let's go!
Hail, traveler.
Huh?
Lava will be on sea!
How do you do? Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make... The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls, a watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when they... Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many. Did you now, dear? My, that would be some... Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can... Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why. A very small few. Me. And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi. Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tie. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet... But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
$17 and a half. $17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. Or the people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22. I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first. Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here. Radric, of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. We blew him up. Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got... Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger. And a strange one at that. All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing.